Ready.
Boom. Hello. Give myself a virus real
So
quick.
Alejandro, can you go to
Let's go
script
to the
remote
other one.
part?
Let's go to the other
Go-
one. Let's go to the other one.
So I can play with you. I guess.
Alright, let's try to wing this tutorial.
Wing it. Solo queue. Or
Yeah, just play
If
brawler.
you want to group up or is it just solo?
We can just solo it. We should be the only people queuing up.
Do you care what I play incentive-wise or anything? Is it a big deal?
No, should we mention the incentive in the?
Maybe. Like I'll
Okay.
play on maybe a different frame than you. I'll put mine on like 5, my frame incentive, and if you want to highlight it, you can.
Okay.
Want to like show they're different. And matchmaking.
All right.
Do the PD matchmaking.
All right. Wait. Did my mic's not muted. Test. I think we're good. I think the music's not too loud. All right. So speed run this tutorial.
What do you want me to do?
This is just chill there for a sec. Probably just don't do anything for this first turn. Alright, so welcome to the UpperCut tutorial. Basic overview, what you see on your screen. We have a grid queue action queue where you play cards in and they get paired up against your opponent's actions in the same order. So whatever you play on the first slot pairs against your opponent's first slot, second slot against his opponent's second slot, and so on. I'll just let the turn end. When you look at a card, the number in the top left corner is the damage the card will deal. Very good. The number in the top right is the range. So you can see the players in the play space. There are tiles that you can move around between. And that also is how far away. How do you describe range? It's the range of the attack. So this is a 2 attack range. You count the tiles, 1, 2, so that would hit him. If I had a 1 range move, it would whiff. Like this destabilize. So I'll play a 1 range move, and I'll play precise strike. You can submit. So the destabilize missed, and then the precise strike went off and hit. That happened really quick. On the left, you can spawn. You click the buttons to spawn cards, and then those can just be dragged around like any other card. And then you can also press the hero power up to once a turn. So I'll hero power to gain armor, and then I'll move closer to him. You can submit. And then you can see I have 2 armor, so buffs and debuffs appear underneath the player's. Do you have a grab or a leg sweep or anything?
I got grab.
Yeah, you just play it on me.
Okay, submitted.
So he's grabbed me. Combat test looks great, but I have 2 root and 1 destabilize now. Root will prevent the next movements I do, so if I move twice, these 2 will fail and it will eat up the root stacks. And then destabilize prevents the next blue card I do, option card. Can you play an attack on the second frame?
Okay, just 1.
Yeah.
Precise strike.
So I'm gonna block the first frame and the second frame. The first block is gonna get blocked by the destabilize. It's gonna get prevented by the destabilize, and then the second one will go off. It looked like it kind of skipped over that. But yeah, I blocked his precise strike. I took 0 damage. And then you gain the on success trigger of the block. So because I successfully blocked, I gained 3 more armor. Certain cards take up multiple slots. The number in the top left here is how many slots. This one takes up 3. So when you play it, it moves forward, then does an uppercut, and then it has a recovery frame. Let's see, the frame incentives are these little, I don't know what these are called, little symbols on the frames. So he has one on the frame 5 and mine's on the 3rd frame. You get a bonus if you play a pressure or an option card there. So for me, when I play an option card there, I draw a card. And because I put my recovery frame there, which is an option card, I actually drew a card there. What else? I guess to talk about the deck. So technically it's 2 decks. You have your pressure deck and your option deck. If you play, I'll play a bunch of option cards. When you draw cards, yeah, you can just submit. When you draw cards, it biases towards keeping your hand even. So because I have no option cards in my hand, it's basically only going to draw me option cards, so it's going to draw out of the option deck. Oh yeah, can you play, do you have like a 1 range move? 1 range attack, have anything?
No. I got advancing blow.
You have a 2 range? A precise strike? Yeah, I should be able to backpedal out of that. Can you put that on the 1st frame?
Yeah.
So if you play, if movement happens before attacks, so I'm going to play a move back 2, and then that caused his 2 range move to whiff because I moved 3 spaces away before his attack went off. So movement is a really powerful way to avoid attacks. Yeah. Done. Ship it, end clip. Did I miss anything?
Did you want to talk about hero power at all? I don't know if you did that.
Yeah, I mentioned it. You can just click it and spawn it once per turn. That's about it.
Maybe the log, or like I don't know if it's worth talking. You can see the deck or see the discard. You maybe on the frame incentives, like I don't know if it's like you are on the bottom, your frame incentive is on the bottom, your opponent's on the top.
Yeah.
Round indicator.
Oh yeah, we're still best of 1s right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. That's the gist of it. I don't even know if anyone's watching, but we can try to maybe make a clip of it. But yeah, I guess briefly. So yeah, there's a combat log where you can scroll back and look at the history. It's a bit hard to read at first, but it will tell you whenever someone plays something, what happened as the result of that. Track stats effects, when they drew extra cards, when they tried to block, and then if it succeeds or not. If they play a card and it misses or whiffs. Yeah, the general color messaging across the board is blue for, it's a bit confusing with our cards being blue and red, but blue banner, blue highlighted character tile, blue incentive in the grid is yours, and then the orange is your opponent's, orange tile, orange banner. So it, the health bar is always in the top left, right? But you could spawn on the left or right of the screen.
Your health bar is not always in the top left,
Okay.
so you have to look and see. It's like, yeah, blue banner, blue tile.
Is yours in the top right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can view your discard pile, you can view your deck. Once your deck runs out, it'll reshuffle the discard into it. I guess I didn't really talk about the whole planning and playback stuff, but that's whatever. You can see your opponent's cards, or what types of cards they have in their hand to kind of get a rough idea. Yeah. Alright, who's our video editor? Good luck.
I don't know if that's me or not, but...
Oh, congratulations, Dylan.
What?
You've been promoted.
Woo! That was a pretty decent tutorial. Maybe we could do it again next stream and like streamline it a bit, or just practice each time. I don't know.
Yeah,
What we should probably do is, yeah, we should probably like have not
write
like
a
a,
script.
don't necessarily need a script. Yeah, I was gonna say that, where it's like we at least like have a progression of things that we want to talk about. So introduce basic mechanics.
That's basically what I was writing on this page. So I don't know if you. Yeah, I posted it in UpperCut Slack.
Uh,
Xander, you have a fan going? I think it might be picking up in your background a little bit or something.
Really?
is it me?
Like slight on stream, you can hear in the background. I couldn't tell if it's music or not. It could have been music.
No, it's my AC probably. Yeah, I didn't notice it because Discord doesn't pick it up, but Discord has like the noise canceling. I wonder if I can get.
You can do that on OBS.
Do you know how to do that?
Let me open my OBS.
I could
Yeah, you're
stream
gonna
my
have to add
OBS.
to the. You have to add something to the input, a filter, an audio filter on the input. It's loading.
Audio mixer. Filters. Add. Noise gate or noise suppression?
Noise gate.
Noise gate. I think it might be fixed now. I just left it at the default settings.
It changed a little bit. Like it doesn't happen when you're not talking, but when you're talking, it comes back a little bit.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about that, right? If it's while I'm talking, then it's open. Or I guess that would probably be suppression then. Maybe I can try the suppression. CPU usage. Alright, how about now? Can you hear it while I'm talking?
I think it's fine. I think it's fine now. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the music going.
I put on the
like
noise suppression, which seems to have fixed it while I'm not talking as well, and maybe a little bit better while I'm talking.
Yeah, you want to mute the music for a second so I can fully hear? If you don't mind.
Yeah, that was with no talking. I don't think. Yeah, it's not picking up anything, and then now I am talking.
Talk a little bit more. Hang on.
I am talking a little bit more and hanging on.
Right, you didn't have to do me like that, but yeah, I think it's better.
It's probably it's probably better at least. Hey Nahid, welcome to the stream.
So one thing, before you're talking about bugs or something, I played an uppercut and I was rooted, but so in my log, it didn't say. It just said like frame 2. I missed my uppercut. Rather
Yeah,
than like,
I think I noticed that too when I played when I was destabilized and I played a block. It didn't. Do you have
doesn't
you're
really work.
destabilized right now? So if you just like play a block.
Yeah, I can play one. Frame 2, frame 1.
It doesn't matter, it's gonna get interrupted anyway. But I think because it's not showing the card now with the X, I think Iago's change probably broke it. Is
Yeah,
my
it's not
guess.
on that.
Yeah.
It
GG.
says I regained my balance.
Yeah, I think Iago probably broke it.
Need to look at it again.
Always breaking my stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Alright, well. Now.
No.
What?
At least we found it now.
Yeah, I'll make a note of it. Card prevented. Because yeah, it's not showing the combat text or anything. Because I think it's because the whole event changed.
Does that card fail
Yeah,
thing?
it was card failed, but now it's card whatever, and then he didn't fix any of it, right? So.
Yeah, I don't think so.
as usual. Very good. Card prevented not showing up in log and combat text. And card displayed with X. Alright. Now we fight.
Dun 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 dun. The problem is like in this situation with Brawler, like I feel like I have no escape mechanic.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
drawing
basically have to
far.
like push me.
Mm-hmm.
I think is your best bet. Like if you wanted to get space, like you'd have to like play a gap closer or like advancing something and then move back to create space. But yeah, you don't really have a way to get out of corners.
Right.
And now you're rooted.
Yeah, exactly.
Music's still muted, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm playing advancing blow at the end because it stabilizes myself, so I don't want it to prevent a action card from going off. Actually, I can play on the beginning and then I'll stabilize myself here, and then this one will fail to go off. Actually, I don't want that. Oh, I'm bad. Bad turn.
Oh, let's go.
I got scammed.
Let's go. Big brain threat.
Okay, let's go.
They hear that in stream.
I don't know.
I really hope they can.
I thought armor was mostly a, I guess armor's not, but I thought it was mostly for Brawler. At least it was previously in the old.
Well, tower definitely always had it, right?
I guess that's true, yeah. Yeah. Matchmaking! True, that's true.
Yeah, I think Blizzard has like one card, which maybe
Well,
we
like
could
her frame is
change.
like I can add armor, right? So it's like
To who? To Blizzard?
Blizzard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Blizzard has the frame incentive
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, that one's copied. Like I gave everybody a armor or a heal, but maybe that's not something we want. Dude, I'm bad at tower.
Tower's tough, dude.
I'm bad, so I have to figure out when he's gonna flank me. Try to predict it. He gets a card that teleports him behind me, and I take double damage from behind. I don't know. I knew it.
Boop, boop. No, I didn't even flank, I just dashed. Yeah, it was a good catch though.
No, I didn't even turn around.
Oh, you didn't?
No, not until after.
Oh, it showed that you turned around, like right
Yeah,
away.
it's bugged. All the turning around is bugged. It happens instantly, so like if you're playing like Poisoner Re-Poisoner and like at the end of the turn you played like a dash through, it'll as soon as playback starts, it'll turn them around immediately.
Oh, well.
Dude, where'd all my cards go?
Do you not have cards anymore?
I only have 3.
Like,
Maybe I should have upped his card draw too.
problem is, like, Yeah, it's kind of tough. Well, Tower's kind of a big hitter, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Dang it.
What's wrong with the turning?
The
The bigger problem is there's a problem with turning with Tower like automatically faced. Like when first turn, like I went
he
behind
didn't
him.
auto face. It's just
The bigger
like,
problem.
I think it's when the battle playback has like a turn in it. It happens instantly instead of like at the right time. So like it's easy to test it if you have like 2 poisoners and then like at some point during the turn you like dash through them, so that will cause them to like flip around to look at each other, right?
Yeah.
The very first thing when the playback starts, they'll turn around, so
Yeah,
they'll be like
they'll
looking
flip.
away.
Yeah. That's just a bug.
And then they
yeah.
like swap back a lot. It's
Yeah.
it's not usually a problem for other characters, but then on Tower it's really hard to tell like where the fuck am I actually facing, you know?
Mhm.
A big problem is that the card prevented stuff isn't shown.
Oh.
What would just happen? Yeah, big bug. Something broke.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Turned into playthrough.
Yeah.
Big problem is that the card prevented stuff is there's an issue with that. It doesn't show like when the card is X'd out at all, and it like in the log.
That's new. I mean, because there's no, there's like I said, I didn't do a pass on the log. That's what Xander needs to do that.
Well, it's not just the log too, it's the combat text and everything the card displaying.
Yep. Yeah. But the information's there for us to be able to do that now.
Oh, what? It's up to Xander. What the what?
Yeah, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be maintaining these things when you do changes
talk
like
about that
this.
after this.
Well, you didn't have it before. It was never working before in the combat log, so it was never hitting that.
Well, it
there
was
was
at least
like no code to
showing
support it at all.
It was well, yeah, after your change,
What do you mean?
right? Like after your change, like there's no code to
Well,
support it.
where's the the X was listening to card failed. So where's that?
Yeah, card failed went away in your PR.
Yeah. I see.
So that's what I'm saying.
Are all of our turns getting skipped now? No matter what we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my log. Yeah.
Did you pull?
Yeah,
did
see
you
what
play
happens.
anything?
I did not. Sorry. I was just pulling my log.
Should I grab mine too?
Yeah.
Doesn't it not save it until you close?
No, I think it's still writing it. I mean, I can usually pull it up. Like,
Okay. Because like the timestamp, like when does the Windows timestamp update? But yeah, it's just skipping turns to the rest of the game now.
Let me look on the server too.
Let's see what happens. Let's, locked.
Yeah, because like my player.log says 12.1, but I guess that's like when I booted up the game.
No, there's an error on applied damage now. It's on the server.
Can you give me the logs for it? What's this?
Yeah,
one?
I'm doing it.
On card failed. Card failed. Okay, so don't use that. Not more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you wanna alt F4 or what are we doing?
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna look. Yeah, I sent that to you on Slack.
Goodbye. We'll
Xander.
we'll call that one a tie.
Xander,
Uh-huh.
I'm in the middle of a seal here, but can you go to?
Hold on.
Actually, I could just do it. It's fine. I create a new seal for
That's
this.
the top of the log there.
So the turnaround stuff can't be fixed now, but this, so, okay, so I know why the card text not being spawned, that's fine. The log is also not telling it, it's preventing, right, as well. Yeah, that's
Right.
because it's not showing. So it's just a one-liner changer in line 148 in battle scenario. I'll update use cases, I forgot to update this. Sure.
Blizzard Man.
Yeah.
Poison Magoo. What What was? Do we know what was causing that turn skip thing?
I have to see the logs right now. Link crashed on the server, so.
It's in the status manager on process raw reg. It's like something null.
Apply damage, resolve. Process raw command, try to.
Yeah, the bottom set is actually the top. It's like hard for me to grab logs.
Yep. This status effects manager. Do you know what was going on when you did it?
I was playing Brawler, or no, I was Blizzard, he was Tower. Let me look him up. Open it.
Right, override.
Let me find the first.
If the
So yeah. Problem is we're only outputting the card instance ID.
I think I know it. Okay. Let me make a PR fix for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Is
You
there
wanna
a way
do that
that we
work
can
on-
avoid it for the rest of the playtest, or is it gonna kind of work us?
I don't remember the exact situation I played. Sorry if I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Say. Playtest. But we can keep trying to play. I mean,
Yeah, I'm in matchmaking.
No, I feel like the option with like for Poisoner, the option gain block and the pressure on hit poison 2 is such a strong combination.
Hey, that's what I had.
Really?
The game block
Yeah.
is just really good. It's good on tower as well.
Yo, Yaga, I was gonna suggest maybe, I don't know if you want to make those changes on the playtest 0919 branch, but it's no big deal if you don't.
and then you can merge it back. I can shelve it over. I can
Yeah,
I can do that. What's the playtest branch number?
It's 0919.
What's
It's
up,
just
Gnarls?
today's date.
My restream chat doesn't have the emojis, but it says person turquoise waving.
That's why I made the brawler feedback data change. Put the PR up from that branch.
Hey, what's up, Royal Wanderer? It's going good.
Matchmaking for what?
Oh, my matchmaking got canceled. Oops. We recorded a little tutorial thing. I'll have to see at the beginning of this stream, and we'll maybe turn it into a clip. I mean, probably re-record one or make it better in the coming weeks, but I think it's a decent start. We ran into an issue in one of the games that made the rest of the turns get skipped, so
It's
Right. hoping
912
we
or
don't
what?
run into that.
919.
992.
Today's date.
We both have identical frame incentives on frame 2. Which
We
is
think
great.
frame
So
two.
if we play a pressure here, the red ones, we get an extra poison 2 on a hit. And if we play a blue one here, it turns into block. I'm gonna try to mute Discord so he doesn't hear me. I'm trying to push into him. Oh god, I'm bad. We both walked into each other. He blocked on it, but I played unblockables. I went through that, and then we both stomped each other, and then I didn't play anything. So now he's just owning me. Good, good, good. It's okay. I got lots of options now.
The fuck? How come I can't fucking?
Most of Poisoner's moves are one range, and he's like pretty squishy, so it's kind of hard to figure out when you need to get in there to land them.
I can't see the fucking playtest branch. What the fuck is
So
that?
I'm gonna try to
099.
push
hold
into
down
him
the-
again
Do the fetch on the
to
top.
hit this root.
Fetch the branches.
I'm gonna land this doubles poison
You mean update project, or is this like?
if this lands.
No, when you do the drop down.
I'm hoping this root.
Yeah.
When
I'll
you do
put
the
it
drop down,
first.
there's like a little like
Oh.
not
little
an
arrow.
arrow.
Root keeps them
I
there long
gotcha,
enough
yeah.
for me to
They'll
double my
just pull,
poison.
Like all the branches.
There we go.
Oh. He flipped over me, so then we whiffed everything. Brutal. Hey, we're stuck facing the wrong way.
What's
Bugger
happening?
intended.
I don't have a flip. I feel like I'll push into him again.
We both did elusive flip. So,
No, only you did.
Just try moving to the left,
I'm
like
gonna push
move one.
into him and then
yeah,
play it
see.
unblockable. Maybe he'll block that again. This is a heal, which I don't really need.
oh my god. Play is
I'm gonna
legendary this
play-
turn.
I'm gonna play this, move backwards. So I'm trying to push into him, hit him through his block again. Nice.
Yeah,
Hit that poison and then. Oh, what happened to my move backwards?
Oh,
Yo, your underscores make the combat log look hilarious.
how's
It's just hard to read.
it's funny. I think we can add white space.
Oh,
too.
did you root me? Oh,
Yeah, boy.
you rooted me and I was able to go backwards. Dude, you're alright. You're at 5.
Yeah, boy.
You're 5 poison. He's dead in 2 turns if he doesn't heal.
So I guess what does forward mean in this situation? Because I'm facing front.
I think it should be right.
I hope so. I'm about to test that out.
Oh god, I'm too slow.
Oh, I didn't heal. Oops.
Yeah, he moved away. I threw a mushroom toss at him, but I'm poking him a little bit.
No. Oh. Here we go, baby.
Okay,
I'm pretty low.
I pushed the fixes to those.
And I'm rooted.
Okay, cool. I'll after this game.
I'm just gonna hope he tries to like push into me. And I'm block and then try to heal.
Legendary turn here, bro.
He's healing.
So the other thing
We're
with
both blocking.
facing, right? It
No.
was when you two elusive flip. Let me check that again.
Yeah.
I think we tie.
No. Oh, it is a tie. It's a tie. Oh, wow.
we both died to poison.
Yeah.
Nice.
GG.
What do the yellow and blue squiggles between the cards indicate? Oh, yeah. So, certain cards take up multiple slots, and that's just like the graphic we have that shows that they're connected and they're like part of the same card. So if you were to pick up any of those cards, it would pick up all of them.
Am I good to make a new build, Yago? You're gonna say something?
Yeah, you're good to go. That should
Okay.
fix the.
Yeah, let me update.
Just check that the thing is
Yeah.
prevented is being called and shows up in the log.
Sick.
What do I have a...
Alright, let me make a new client build.
Thumbnail crafting time. I gotta catch up on Discord. What's going on?
That is weird that it flips right away, because I changed the flipping to only happen when they exit the state
Oh,
that
really?
they're in. So when they're moving, they only flip at the end of the movement. So if you elusive flip, it should do it at the end. But it's probably not. I can test it locally though. Let me do that right now. Because this should not be happening. Should be an easy fix.
I'm a tower noob. I feel like tower needs more draw. Maybe I should have left the buff in. I'm matchmaking. Actually, wait.
If it's just me and you, I wouldn't mind. I'm making a new build.
Making a new build? Like, sorry, I should download a new build?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
In a
okay.
second. I'm doing the.
Well, we
Is that
can,
even what I get?
yeah, that's fine. Is this like the turn skip bug being fixed, or?
Yeah, everything Yago.
Both.
Okay.
I'm that good. That's speedy. And also I'm the cause of the problem, so it's like kind of like both good and bad, I guess.
What a legend. You're a
I'm
legend.
like the superhero who like creates problems so I can save the day. But everyone knows that I create the problem, I guess. Imagine
Tower's
that.
got animations.
Write bugs on purpose so you look like a hero.
God damn, what a G.
Okay, let's go.
Well, I guess we're staring at this screen for a little bit until we have the new build ready.
Too bad.
Let's talk about the characters, maybe? I don't know. We have... Yeah, I'm excited to get some more characters in too.
Tear down.
We're not gonna have animations for them for a while though.
That's really weird. So if
I can't even play by myself.
Okay.
His eye is so messed up.
So is it just Tower that has it? Because the elusive flip, when I do it locally, it only flips him when he
Are you playing like a bunch of other stuff that turn too? Or are you just trying just flip?
just a flip.
It might have to do with there being other stuff.
Damage.
Yeah, like play some blocks and attacks and then play the flip like later. IRL idle stance. I think,
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
right.
doing it
What
right
the
now.
What the fudge?
This is my idle stance.
Yeah, you're right. That was the cause of it. If I play something else.
Gnarls is about that lore, dude. Where's our resident lore expert?
See you, my friend.
Okay,
Alejandro.
so do the shields control tower, or is it the flame in the helmet? Is it a body of flame, or just the little flame that controls the armor? He needs to know.
Ooh, yeah, the artifact. What is the artifact?
The shield is an artifact, right?
Yeah.
He is not a robot.
Definitely not.
He's not a robot. That's all I'll say.
Giving away
Gotta
spoilers
drip
here,
feed
folks.
it.
Cephalopod.
What's Poisoner's artifact? It's a good question. Yeah, don't you know cats rule the world?
That's
Tower's gotta
important.
clean the lion's litter box every day.
It's on the drive. There's a new build. I'll link you. Hold on.
I can grab it.
It's _2. It's like 919_2.
Okay.
I'm uploading a new server right now. I want to see what it does with the warm servers. Like if I just make a new deployment with warm servers up, I'm gonna watch it on the back end. See if it regenerates them. That's what we want.
Alright, I'm done on this. Which character is OP? Well, that's a great question.
I would say Blizzard.
We like to have each character kind of have something OP about them. We kind of want each character to like break the game in a way. So I'd say the most OP character is the one that you have the most fun with. There you go.
Cool.
Next level.
The one that fits your playstyle the best.
Someone stop this guy, please. He's making too much sense.
I can just delete the old build, right?
Yeah. Locally, yeah. Or whatever, yeah.
I fixed the movement. I'm pretty sure I fixed it.
Oh, sick.
What a god.
This
Is
is
it
my fault
locally
too.
or is it locally? Or
What?
is it locally or is it server build
No,
too?
it's local. This client.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam, I am a gameplay engineer and the designer. The one designer.
Okay, so it made new deployments on the back end, so automatically didn't have to touch it.
Specifically more like the gameplay design. We have some more like creative design-ish people, but a lot of stuff we kind of just bounce things off each other, so it's a bit,
Yeah.
bit of a group decisions, or like I'll propose things and then we decide as a group.
Wait,
Because our team's small, we only have like
Oh, I can make a new build if you want.
5
yeah,
people,
just give me a second. Let me.
and some people don't have opinions, so then it
test
If
it
it's
real
just for
like
for
our
play.
creative design where we're like talking about card art and like what we want the animations to be and stuff is usually me and Alejandro, and then we kind of
Yeah,
run it by
I got it.
people if we want some more opinions.
I'm gonna push it. So,
Some of that stuff though we're putting in Discord to have people vote on some of the card art, vote on future gameplay ideas. Yeah, I do work with Yagi. He bounces between a lot of projects though,
right now.
so he doesn't give a ton of time to UpperCut.
Yeah,
Match.
sorry about that.
No worries, bro.
He's
Make a
gotta balance
build.
it.
What?
Did you meet? Do you know Yagi, or did you meet him at PAX or something?
Oh, it's because I'm running it right now. Oh, yikes.
We're back.
I think I'm running the new build. I'm matchmaking.
Grab. Cancel matchmaking. Okay.
Why? What happened?
I was running I was running from the same folder I was doing the build on. So that's bad. Let me extract it real quick. So we can
Wait,
play
is my
while
build messed up?
No.
Okay.
Yaga made a new fix for the animation, so I was do the build while we playing.
Oh, dope. You know him from high school, so you know Steven too, I'm guessing.
I messed up on.
Yeah, and Mickey, nice.
Just a track.
Yeah, Yagi came to Hawaii with me and my family.
Then you'll have another build announcement.
I went to Digipen as well.
Point.
Let me in. We should get some tower v tower action going. You down?
Definitely, dude. Definitely, dude. Build.
The company Hawaii trip when?
Alright, back to watching the stream.
Alright, I'll queue up.
Thank
You want
you,
to do
sir.
tower v tower?
Yeah, let's do it.
You got a new build?
Yeah.
Not with the anime. I'm doing the build right now, but it doesn't have the animation fix. I'm doing that. We'll play a game and then I'll upload it.
Our entire dev team for UpperCut are all Digipen people. Iago, Jason, me, Alejandro. Alright, so tower v tower. So this guy's weird in that he doesn't turn around between every action by default. So cards will say, like, I don't think I have any. Cards will say turnaround, and his hero power pivot is also a turnaround. So if someone gets behind you, all your attacks will just whiff because they keep aiming the other direction. And then he also takes double damage from behind. And then he gives the opponent a flank card, which teleports you behind them. So I just played flank to get behind him, and then I war stomps to interrupt him, and then now destabilize him. And then now I'm playing. Oh my god, I'm getting owned. He doesn't take reduced damage from front attacks, but he has 40 health, which is like way higher than anybody else. He also gains a lot of armor, so he can feel. I think it might be too rough if he takes reduced damage from the front as well. So I just charged up a battering ram, but I completely whiffed because I was facing the other direction. But he whirlwinded me because he doesn't. It hits both directions. Yeah. I'll just try this, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, whatever. Got that big spin, hit him from behind.
Whoa. Yikes.
I'll be back. I'm gonna walk my dog real quick.
Later, dude.
See ya.
10 minutes. Get that build. I'm gonna watch it on the stream while I walk.
Oh, I'm building it. I'm building it.
We're both interrupted? How'd that happen?
I played War Stomp or something?
Oh yeah, you did. Okay. Did it, wait. It's not, is it going through our armor?
I don't know. Probably. I gain 2 armor on every option I play.
It might be like the double damage is ignoring armor.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so what do I do here? What is he gonna do? I have like no time. I'm scared.
Ugh. It's so hard with tower. I'm like, ugh. Always down to the wire. I'm thinking.
Okay, he blocked me. I blocked him. Did any of us flank? I didn't even play my flank. Oh, I slapped him. Getting lots of armor. I'm the one on the right. Oh, I got him.
How did I get hit from
Got you.
charging into you? No way, I was charging in. I charged through you.
I blocked it because my wind up was on the block frame
Dang,
incentive. Also, I think it was bugged. It was doing like double damage. I think towers, like, the facing gets super bugged.
Probably. I'm not sure.
Or the calculation for the double damage is just wrong. Alright, he needs
Maybe.
some more work.
I'm going back to Blizzard, man.
Alright. I'll come get you. Coming at you.
Blizzard, man.
Is this available on Steam? No. It's not available at all right now. We are running internal playtests for like community members, or like if you join the Discord, then you'll have the option to join playtests. We're running our first one on Friday. We'll definitely do some more in the future. We'll probably try to look to do some evening ones because I know it's hard during the middle of the workday.
Whoa, the game just took a dump. Whoa.
Is yours messed up?
Yeah.
Like Alt F4 or what?
Is yours messed up?
No. Should I try
But
playing?
yeah,
stuff?
by the way, the thing with tower, I think the facing issue, because I was watching the stream, it's probably the whole thing. Where, like, you know, when we turn around, we do the turnaround animation, which faces you the other way, but then we also flip the sprite or something, or we're not doing it sometimes. So we need to figure out how to handle that correctly every time. You know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my log. I wonder if we got another exception.
Thanks, Adam.
Wait, Alt F4.
Eventually, we will plan on having it on Steam. We also eventually want mobile,
Love that.
but in the beginning, we're just going to target PC. It's easier for us.
What the? Deleting. Deleting.
Yeah, so I don't know. Try to fill up this space with something. But, we've playtested with a lot more characters before, but we spent a lot of time like redoing our engine, like literally redoing everything, essentially from the ground up,
Builds up.
over a couple months. Which I think is pretty much already paid off. We've been able to run with we built up our tech better, and then it's more sustainable for long run. Now we have all this great animations and art and everything compared to the old versions. So you might be able to see some of those old versions on Twitter and whatnot. Dylan posts them. The game's come a long way. The priority right now is we've been trying to improve feedback to make it so it's easier to understand what's happening for new players and experienced players. It can be quite jarring.
I just see duplicate blends whenever.
Wait, is there a new build I should download?
I'm zipping it up right now.
Oh, okay, so I should close this one too.
Yeah. Give me.
What happened?
I don't know. So I didn't have any error or anything, and there was no error on the server. It was just like done.
So the matchmaking doesn't work?
It was just
or-
sitting there.
Oh yeah, you had the okay.
I was just sitting, like, trying to progress.
Okay.
Like, there was kind of an exception from matchmaking, but, like, it's not. That was me closing it.
Yeah, after we work on the clarity for about like the rest of the month, then we'll be putting in some new gameplay features as well as new characters. New characters, we can stand them up pretty quickly. We can essentially make like 80% of a character in like a day. But then they usually have some kind of new specific mechanic, and so then that can take anywhere from like a week to 2 to really like finish out a character. Next characters we have are a fire dancer, burn based character. We have a ninja character who has a lot of empower based stuff that like so does tower, but they also have multi-hit, so on hit effects apply twice, empower applies twice to it, so we need to add support for that.
9.3 or 9.19.3.
Eventually we'd like to do possibly
It's
like a
being uploaded to shared
create a
drive right now.
character with the community somehow. New build, you said? _3?
Yeah, it's not there yet, but it's being uploaded.
Sure. I go full screen webcam. Oh, it's big me. Oh, I don't have the Genun logo on this scene. There we go. How do frame incentives work? So, yeah, that's a good question. I'll talk a bit about. So, we kind of ran into a problem where it felt like everything was a bit random. Like you were playing card, you didn't quite know when you should play a card or why, and especially so like the earlier frames are a lot more deterministic because you know only one thing can have happened, and then as it gets into the later frames it starts diverging a lot and you don't really know what's going to be happening. Like did they move across the map, or you know did they move out of range of me, whatever. So the idea was to add the frame incentive, which would be a way for you to have more structure on where you played your cards, and then as well as your opponent, and then also you can see what your opponent's playing. So you have like, how do I want to respond to their frame incentive, and what bonus do I want to get from mine? So you basically pick one of the slots, and then you pick a bonus for pressure cards and a bonus for option cards. And then there's a bit of it, so we're still essentially testing out the system. Like it's not perfect. I mean, who knows? We may even cut it, but it's somewhat worked to achieve our goal there. It does add a bit more choice on how you play your character. So there's like a few combos with kits. There's more that we want to add to the system as well. Man, I'm getting notifications but I can't even see them. I should just have the game up. Oh, what's up? Oh, I wasn't even muted. Yeah, so they also have like the second level to the frame incentive. It's kind of mind game. It's like, oh, so they have a frame incentive here, they're probably going to do something. Well, like, you know, maybe I'll try to block it. They could also just be like, hey, I'm going to actually not do anything here, and then they'll just waste a block. Or instead of trying to like respond to it or whatever, I'll just run away during that for those frames, and then come back in and like try to attack, or you know, there's another layer to it. Alright, I'm downloading it right now. And we want them to be pretty flavorful to the character, so like currently there's some duplication across them. Like for options, there's one that makes it so you gain block when you play an option there, which can be really useful like if a card has a recovery frame built into it, like or like a wind up, like spend a frame doing nothing and then you do like a hard hit, or you do a hard hit but then you have to like kind of rest at the end of it. You can place that on a frame incentive that turns it into a block, so now you're protected when you were basically doing nothing. There's other stuff like you could increase the on hit damage of stuff, or you could like for poisoner, increase the poison damage. So like maybe try to go all in on upfront damage and kill them quickly, as opposed to trying to stack up poison and then running away. Other things that we want, like Tower has a frame incentive where he'll turn around if you play an option there, so that it's like another way to get more turnarounds when you're pretty limited on that and just from your hero power. Alright, I'm booting it up. Did that answer your questions, Gnarls? I kind of just rambled a bit. Hope I'm picking the right build. Alright, you blizzarding it up? Are you blizzarding it up? Alright. So yeah, so for Brawler, so another thing to consider with the frame incentives and part of the balancing is, so with multi-frame moves, we can kind of dictate where power comes out of. So Tower has a lot of multi-frame moves. He's he's like a slower character, and that's kind of one way we do that, is they have cards that take up multiple frames, and they're mostly backloaded. Yeah, give me a sec. They're mostly backloaded, so like having a frame incentive on Tower on like frame 1, you would mostly be catering towards like windups and the earlier, less powerful parts of your hits, and then if you did ones later, you could potentially have it affect the payoff parts of your moves. So that's up to you. You want to compensate for your weak part, or like index into your strong parts. Whereas on someone else who might have more like upfront damage, like Brawler, I can keep it up earlier and try to make use of it quickly. Multi-frame moves kind of act as like a cost, like mana. We did have mana for a bit, but eventually got rid of that to try out this. Should we be seeing the character? No. But now you should. So for Brawler, I picked frame incentive on 2, and then I picked it. He picked it as well.
Oh, frame 2.
I picked on hit to stabilize and for pressure cards, so it'll turn my attacks into destabilizing, which if that lands, then it blocks their next option card. And then I also have it as gain block. So if like I do something like a leg sweep here, it'll also be a block. Let's see. I'm gonna push in to get close to him. I need to get up in his face. And then I'm gonna uppercut here. This move forward will turn into a block. I'm running out of time. So I pushed into him. Oh, he dodged right as my uppercut went off. Got some distance, mushroom tossed me, but I was still able to punch him. So like a simple use of the frame would be to just turn Tower around when I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, let me take my turn real quick. So he's kind of stuck in the corner. He has a move that can flip him over me, which I need to watch out for. These range have 2 moves. He might be playing at turn 1, which let's try that. Yeah, Tower is tricky because it's like the whole when you want to turn around and predict that is like a whole little mini game with him. The incentive for choosing as incentive for him there would just kind of help you do that more, but like you can easily, you know, shoot yourself in the foot by turning around when you shouldn't, and now you're just showing your back to them, and then you get lit up and killed or too far behind. So I'm destabilized. My next blue card is not going to do anything. So I'm going to burn this one. I'm going to try to hit this uppercut on him. So uppercut moves forward, does the uppercut, which is unblockable for 8, but with 1 range, and then you have to spend a turn recovering. So I kind of expected him to do that. Dashed into him, hit him with the uppercut. He got pretty predicted there. He also tried to run away, and right as I advanced on him as well. So I'm keeping up with him. It's pretty good.
Around.
Oh yeah, I see that. And we've talked about breaking up the frame incentive into 2, so you pick like your pressure slot and then you pick your option slot. I'm just gonna go all in on damage here. This pulls the enemy in and then punch, pull the enemy in and punch again, so if he tries to move around too much and get away, I'm hoping it'll keep him near me. An extra punch they'll draw me just to help keep up, and then armoring up a little bit just in case I don't kill him this turn. But I think I'm too far ahead right now. Even if he blocked that, which was good.
Easy read. Easy read on that block.
Dude, nice block, nice block. Too bad I got another one.
Dang. Too strong.
That was rough. I was kind of keeping up with you.
Yeah,
well.
dude, you're reading my flips and stuff.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Blizzard.
The elusive flip is definitely better, but yeah, like looks like
it's like
Brawler
sort of
can get
fixed,
around.
but then the turn. Well, so I got turned around, but it was purely visual, right? Because I wasn't whiffing anything.
yeah.
So one thing I kind of want to play with is different draw models per character. So we might go back to like Brawler's hand, the quickly cycles. But then like I feel like for Poison or Blizzard we definitely don't want that. It might be like an archetype thing, like this is like a tactical character and that's how they work, and then I don't know what the opposite of that would be. Or maybe it's just like Brawler's passive. Currently not everyone has passives.
Oh, here we go. Matchup of the century.
What'd you pick? Wait, I didn't pick armor. Oh shit, maybe I did. Hawk. Did I pick armor? Did you pick armor and impale as well?
I picked impale and armor. You've got root 1 and armor.
So this has a good multi-frame move that just shoots a barrage 3 range. This is a pretty ranged heavy character. Try that. So I'm just gonna shoot out my barrage, try to land a root with the 3rd hit. He ran away, but it wasn't enough. The 3rd hit landed, so I got the root off. We both did very similar. I already got 6 impale on him, which is huge. So a lot of his cards activate when you have 4 impale or her cards. So this will do 6 damage now if I can land it. 6 damage, and then this will interrupt. So this moves me forward too, and then interrupts him, which is perfect. Because he's rooted, so he won't even be able to move this turn.
Turn coming up.
And then he'll be interrupted, so I'm hoping I can hit 2 more big damage moves, and maybe this will root. And I'll block on his incentive again. And then I'll just try to move back a bit, get some distance, and then draw a card again. Weave in those hero powers for card advantage. So I pushed in on him, got that root off, or got the interrupt off. Big hit for 6.
Oh.
I think that was messed up, right? Because you moved backwards. It should have whiffed, right?
I guess it depends on when it was played, right? Like if it was on the frame. Well, like yeah, I guess yeah, because movement is first, right? So yeah, nothing going on there.
Cross Nova 2 move backwards. You were rooted though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
still
tried
rooted.
to move. Yeah, I rooted you again.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys.
So there was another
you-
weird movement thing.
Yeah, I was watching
Okay.
with the brawler.
No, just now with Blizzard versus Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played. It says played Frost Nova 2, like moved back.
Hold on,
one
let me watch the
space.
stream.
Yeah.
Let me watch the stream.
He basically just moved back 1 space,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh shit. I was thinking watching the fight. He moved back 1 space and then it didn't dodge the attack. But actually, maybe you were still in range anyway when you moved back.
Yeah, maybe.
I look at the VOD.
At least now we have these videos where we can be like, oh, just watch it back.
Oh,
and be
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's
Let me see.
Was it right before the killing blow?
It was the turn before that. I think you were just in range anyway. Yeah, I think you were just in range anyway.
Hmm.
Because it's a 2 range move, so you moved back instead of being 1 space away from me, you were now 2 spaces
Yeah.
away, so then you still got hit. So that was
Mhm.
fine.
Good.
Trapped in the corner.
Yup.
Brutal. I haven't played this guy. So Blizzard right now starts with extra cards, but then only games the base amount every turn. I was trying that out. She's tactical. Oh, it's 113 already. We can LG?
Did you quit?
No. Just LG last game.
Oh, I'm stuck again. What is going on?
Oh really? I loaded in.
I did not.
It's the same thing that happened to you earlier?
Yeah.
But you can't play anything, right? You're just super you messed up.
Yeah. Hmm.
I love
I'm
the
getting this
poisons
issue again on the server. It's like the
card art.
header part of a frame cannot be read and it disconnects from the hub, like you're actually not even connected anymore. Like the dedicated server itself is disconnecting, but nothing else is, so. Figure out how to fix
Oh yeah, the timer finally hit 0 and then it said connection
Yeah.
lost. Yo, at least we have a connection lost screen now.
Yeah, I need to like figure out how to handle this.
I don't know how I can get it. Cat cam. Alright. I need a scene. Of the webcam.
says they're using WebSocket. Nothing.
Oh. Apartment reveal. We could just wrap it up then.
What's up?
We can just wrap it up then. End it. It's already past 1.
Yeah, no worries.
We can try to figure out the issue though. After. I'll stream.
Sure.
Is it like you're not connected? Like, do you get kicked out or something? Or what's going on?
The server dies. And I'm not, it's like, that's that one it's a message we saw before where it's like, the header part of a frame can be read. And then it just, this dedicated server disconnects itself. It like loses the WebSocket.
Mm.
But like, I'm not handling that, so like, I need to figure out how to at least
You
disconnect
can't
everyone.
merely capture a cat on camera. It's too hard. Let's see. Can't tell. I guess that about wraps it up. We have a playtest tomorrow with some, I don't know, people, publishers or something, which will be cool. This build we need to get stable for that, so we'll probably have to figure out what that issue is. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. I still want to improve some of the feedback. Wait, can we... Are you testing something around, Jason?
I'm trying to handle on disconnect, so it'll disconnect clients correctly after, like, if we get this message. So like it'll like load you into the match and hopefully kick you right back out. So at least you can still play again. Trying to do that.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'll just end the stream then.
Yeah.
I want to test some
sorry.
of the preventative stuff afterwards. I'll do that myself. But yeah, we need to fix that issue for like the build for tomorrow, right? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay. Yeah. Nice work. Thank you for playing. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Looking forward to the playtest on Friday. We're gonna have hopefully. Let's see. Where's the message? How many signups do we have? Where is it? I'm lost. Oh, nice. We got 6 people signed up so far. Sweet. Alright, yeah. Hopefully we can clip that tutorial too and see what that sounds like. Maybe post it in Discord or re-record it. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope everyone has a good day. Peace.